Hi, this is Shimronde from Providence Life Design. I'm so glad that you're able to join me. I started to record this video and then I was just like really, interrupted by the little people in my house. So I was on Pinterest. First of all, it's been a while since I've been able to, since I've, I would say had the need to make an interior design related video because I always let my work dictate that. So, I was on Pinterest and I was looking for some pieces for a client's bathroom, and it's our bathroom. And I came across like this cute pendant light, and then I went down this rabbit hole. Come to find out, it is Target. I mean, who would have thought? And I said, this is one of those kind of situations that people do not realize that they can get great pieces, great designer looking pieces for their home, for their Airbnb, for their renovations. I personally, if it's like a brand new build and I'm not kind of like zhuzhing up a place, I would prefer to, maybe go to a lighting store specifically for that. I have great connections to great lighting studios and stores here in Florida, but I just was so impressed that they had so much to choose from. There's literally 50 pages of lighting fixtures, pendants, fancy pendants under $100, under $300, right? Under that $400 mark, they had pages and pages and pages of it. So I just wanted to quickly, bring that up. Maybe talk about it, give you guys, because this video, listen, if you have not watched my videos before, they are as low frills as possible. There is no editing going on. It's none of that, because the reason why is because that has been a stumbling stone for me in the past, and we're past that, right? You're coming here for the content. I'm here to help you out. This is what you need to do. So, when you go to Target.com or you go into Target's store itself, you are going to be greeted with and be inundated with what is trend right now. Trend is a lot of warm metals, okay? We are going away from design that was manufactured in a high turnover, bad cat environment, i.e. Chinese stuff. Okay, now when I say Chinese stuff, I'm speaking about product that does not hone in on a particular type of style or even the integrity of the style. The craftsmanship is, everything is like really, really mass produced, right? Because we know that China is like the manufacturing capital of the entire world, right? So, as capitalism would have it, people are trying to find the cheapest way to get things manufactured, okay? And I personally, I don't mind something having Chinese parts or even being Chinese manufactured, but when it is something that looks like it was left up to the good graces of a cadsman in front of a computer who has never ever sat in or did any kind of tutelage on design and what is classic design and where these design ideas come from, I have a problem with that. I'm like totally like disgusted by that, right? But what I'm gonna say is that use the tool of Pinterest as much as you can. Create a board specifically to itemize what you're working on. Yes, you could be doing a whole house renovation, but make sure that your boards are broken up to this is master bath, this is main bathroom, this is children's Jack and Jill bathroom, or whatever, and then label everything, okay? Because you want to be as organized as possible, and you want things to have a very curated look and not look as if like the same person came and outfitted every hanging light in your house, the same person came and put in every case piece of furniture, the same person came and put in every seating piece of furniture in your house. You don't want that to happen. You want it to be curated. You want pieces to kind of like stand out and show what their real role is, okay? So I hope that you're going to be able to see this with me, because I'm working with like natural light. Excuse me. So yeah, I want you guys to really, you know, look into Target, because Target is doing the most. Okay, Target has great warm metals. Target has beautiful shapes and silhouettes. One second. I'm over here enjoying Demetria Lucas. All right. So we want to show you something, and I want you to see just how wide this is going. Now, to Target's defense, I feel as if they are making sure that they are relevant, but they are also making sure that people that, you know, purchased things 7-8 years ago can get like some kind of replacement for something that they no longer have, or got damaged, or they're stuck in that time warp. Because I found there to be a lot of like a lot of things that just were like kind of dated, you know, like, oh, that was in, you know, back in the early 2000s. Why are people now running to do that? Now, because when something was out in the early 2000s, a lot of times it was brought in maybe by a fashion house that turned into furniture, furnishings, and things are just super high end. So the design was exclusive only to those that can buy the $2,000, $6,000 lamp. Okay, but now here we are. Fast forward to the year 2020. And you want to make sure that if you are going back to these styles, because of just the sheer like intelligence of the style, even though it's brand new, because there has been great new design that is not cheesy, right? Like Ralph Lauren, he did a lot for Ralph Lauren Home. And, you know, there's a few of them, like the automakers that are like doing furniture pieces and things like that. They have definitely brought in what is considered new in design, but they've kept it tasteful, and it doesn't look like, you know, bad mass production crap, right? So when you are resorting back, and we're speaking about lighting pieces, when you are going backwards and you're looking to kind of like backpedal and incorporate some of these things into design, you know, in current, or because it's speaking to the direction you're going to, or it's using natural woods, or it's just really going to fit in to the kind of curation you're trying to do for the room, use it sparingly. Use it sparingly, okay? If you want a floor lamp and it has like this great tripod leg, I hope you could. Can you see that? Let me see. I'm going to see if you could see that. Okay, this one here. So this is priced at only $109. Now, the only problem I have with this lamp is that I do not care for the lamp shade, okay? I hope that you guys are getting it. Yes, you're getting it. Okay. So I do not care for the lampshade. The lampshade looks very placekeeping. That's it. It's just there in case you think that this is right. You can at least go home and use it. But for this, when it comes to design, you are going to need to purchase another lamp for that, or you're going to have to find a way to embellish it if you're all into the DIY. Okay. Now, I wouldn't recommend DIY. Just go and get yourself another lampshade. Get something that has like a natural textile, something that's like covered in linen or something like that. That'll be the best thing for you to do for a lamp like that. Now, so that's kind of like us tapping into the background. There are some other ones. They have one called the Avernal Shaded Arc Floor Lamp, and that one is just really screaming the 90s. It's really, really screaming the 90s, and it is still, you know, for some reason, Target is bringing it out, right? But they still have like the Sputnik. We've been doing the Sputnik for a long time, but they have an updated Sputnik that has like, you know, globe bulbs and that's all the rage right now. These globe balls, these things that are really screaming like Art Deco chic, right? We love that. We love that. We love that. Let me see if I can get a good photograph of it, because they have it like staged, and the staged video is stage image is like a little bit too much. But this Sputnik is only $88.49. Okay, and this is great, like if you're trying to do maybe like a glam bathroom that is like an Art Deco inspired glam bathroom, or a Marilyn Monroe kind of like situation. It comes into, the metals come in 2 colors, which is good. That's fantastic, right? It's coming in a gold color, and it's also coming in a nickel. So let me show that to you. This is the Menlo Asterisk ceiling light. It's a, I guess the company that makes this called Project 62. That's screaming, you know, Chinese, but whatever. Let me show that to you. Let me move my son's little piggy bank out the way. So you see that there? So that's a great price, you know, $88.49. That's a good price for something like that. You know, with them having a great return policy and everything, I would bring these to show them to my electrician and ask them if they feel like this is confident to kind of like stand the test of time with it. But you know, if you're just trying to like zhuzh up a place to kind of like, a reason somebody would even want to use something like this and to kind of like keep a trend, a design trend going on, is if they bought a retro home and they're doing some updates and some like core renovations, but they're not changing the actual style of the home. Florida has a lot of these houses that were like in their full glory in the 70s. Okay, they have a lot of those kind of houses in Florida. These, you know, single level ranches, very retro. You know, they still have like the louver windows. I don't know how they're still operating ACs in houses that have all of that going on. I'm not the lady to ask about that. You may want to talk to your electrician about that. Get yourself some storm windows, people. But yeah, so like that's two great styles, right? And I feel like I have to round that up and bring you all the way chic current. Yeah, so they have like tabletop lamps, they have the floor lamps, they have those pendant lamps that can hang from the ceiling. Oh yeah, they are fully updated, fully updated. I'm going to show you a few things. All right. So this one right here, this has been around for a while. Home Depot even carries one like this. But imagine, you know, Tiffany's has one. Okay, that's the Optimus chandelier white. That's like if you're doing a very frou-frou, fancy, feminine bathroom. It's only $149. So this is that like barnyard chic gone bad. It's the casual fillable small table base clear threshold lamp. So you can open this and you can put something in there that you feel that you need to have, all kitschy, on your dining table. Look, they have more of this. Is Corbett 5 light pendant gray. This is quite attractive. This is like a smoky glass shades, and it's very retro. This flush mount is quite attractive as well. I think it is like really attractive. Let me see what else I have here. Look at this. This is really, I could see this like in a lady's dressing room or a beautiful installed closet. these sconces. I won't comment on that. So, and then this is another one that I see being applied and used in the same kind of environment and space. Let me see if there's anything else that's standing out to me. Yeah, some of these, some of them, they are like very simplistic, which is good. Simplistic is great because some spaces you do not want your lighting to fight with the detail and decor that you're doing in the space. You don't want that to happen. This light here, this is like in every updated apartment in New York City and Miami. This one's like a little combination of two. This one is fancy and it's only $80 and $80.99. It says shipping not available, not in stores. I don't know how you're supposed to get it. I don't know how you're supposed to get that one. It's called the Vaxel, V-A-X-C-E-L, Vaxel 3 Light Flush Mount Chrome Clear. Let's see how you can get this. It doesn't say. The item isn't sold in stores. Not available. Okay. So that would need to get acquired on some road trip. I don't know if you're one of those kind of people. I find myself thinking like that sometimes. Like if I'm in a state that I usually am not in and I'm driving and that car is going home with me, I'm just like, ooh. Each state is like its own country unto itself. So you'll end up finding things that, maybe you didn't see or hasn't caught your eye or is just not available in your home state. So maybe you have to go do a little road trip and then you'll just make it a point to make it a shopping road trip and stop off at the different locations and outlets and stuff like this. People still go there. Do people still go to outlets? I'm not, I try not to do all of that kind of shopping. It's like, it's draining. You know what it is? It's some people's, their retail therapy is just that. It's retail therapy. It's like the way that they, I guess, I don't know, equate themselves and with their value or how well they're treating themselves, that kind of thing. So my focus is just great frocks and great interior design. So there you go. Let me see what else can I include with that, because I believe that we have a lot of great content. Just be careful when you're choosing the lights. Run the electrical system and hard wiring and all that. Run that by your electrician. Make sure it's something that can be done. Okay, make sure it can be, make sure that he has all that he needs and he's not trying to cut any corners. Homeowners, okay? I really rather you guys find a way to get a budget for renovation than trying to kind of wing things as you go along, because this is where things just get really messy and sloppy and things are just not done and the best that it can be done, right? And then what happens is the house changes hands again, and then people are and opening your walls and uncovering a lot of debauchery, electrical debauchery by people who told you that they were an electrician. You don't really know, verified or anything, that they are a licensed electrician in your state. But you want to be careful with that kind of thing. All right. So you want to make sure that your hard wiring is correct. You want to make sure that it responds well when it's turning on and turning off. You want to make sure that you, yes, you can use decorative bulbs, but go and look for those decorative bulbs at a Home Depot or something, to maybe see if you can speak to somebody who has a personal passion. You'll run into people like this in hardware stores where they have such a great, they know a lot. They know a lot about what it is that they're selling, and they'll be able to guide you in making the right choices that you need to make for the hardware and the bulbs and things like that for the actual lighting fixture. This is Shimronde from Providence Life Design, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope this video about lighting and pendant lighting and affordable options was quite helpful. Have a blessed one. Take care.